What's going on? I Hate Average Podcast, back with another week, another episode. This week is a lot of fun. We talked about some non-experts discussing the NFL. It was a lot of fun. We just some fans, some casual fans. We got into some banter about some of our teams and who we think the winners and losers of the season are going to be. So it was a fake first take. It was a fake first take. Just some unofficial sports commentary, but it was a lot of fun. This episode was a lot of fun between me and my cousin. We had some disagreements with what was going to happen, but definitely check out this episode. It's a lot of fun, and of course, always hit us up on social media. I Hate Average Podcast on Instagram. I Hate Average JAY on Twitter. Tell us what you like about the show. Tell us what you don't like. Of course, you can email me, show@averagej.com. Once again, it's show, SHOW, @averagej.com. Always get back to you. Let us know how you like the show, what we should do, who should be on. Just give us all the feedback, what you like, what you don't like. Of course, go on Apple Podcasts, rate and review. You could also rate and review on Google Play. Also, you can comment on our SoundCloud. So, of course, we love the connection. We love the support. Thank you again. All right, so we hear another episode from I Hate Average Podcast. Let you get situated with your live.
Let me go live.
So, when you guys listen, you may not know, but we're actually live on Instagram right now. This is Sunday. You guys are going to hear this on Thursday, but we're live on Instagram right now. And I got with me my cousin, Justin. We're going to talk a little bit of football. Even though he's a little delusional, he's a Cowboys fan. We're trying to heal him right now. This is a therapy session, and we're trying to heal him. So what's going on, man?
How you doing, sir? I'm offended by the Cowboys comments, but we're 1-0. We beat the New York Giants, and they're doubting our flair. Was it the Giants are that bad, or is it the Cowboys are that good? So we're gonna wait today. We're in Denver, 4:25 on Sunday. We're in Denver. The Cowboys are in Denver, so we'll see how that goes.
And just to let you know, Denver doesn't have the best quarterback. I think they have Trevor Siemian. He's not the best, but I think he could do enough that they could beat the Cowboys. Sorry. He could do enough with that Broncos defense. They could do enough to beat the Cowboys.
Who was the quarterback before Simeon's?
Who was the quarterback? I think Trevor Siemian was the quarterback last year also.
Yeah, but who they had besides Trevor Siemian's? Because to have the option of Trevor Siemian's is a bad option. So you had that, and I don't remember the Broncos having a quarterback issue or controversy.
They don't have a controversy. Trevor Siemian, he's a game manager. He doesn't make mistakes. He's good at managing the game because the defense is going to create turnovers.
Game manager, aka the coaches.
We'll just keep it as game manager
because he's not a Aaron Rodgers where not many are, but he's not a quarterback where he's going to take the game over.
You're right, but you also got to know that the talent in the quarterback position is kind of at a low for the NFL right now. It's kind of low.
Blitz said no, they're just that bad. Who's that? Is that the Broncos?
Yeah, he's talking about the Giants. I think the Giants is that bad, But I think that the Broncos, first of all, let's talk about the quarterback position for the NFL, period. The quarterback position is probably the worst we've seen in years. There's probably about at least 8 really legit good quarterbacks in the NFL right now. All the other teams are game managers. If they're not game managers, they're just shaky quarterbacks, and the defense has to pick up the slack.
Well, you quarterback starts with who's quarterbacking them, and you look at coaches: Drew Brees, Sean Payton, Tom Brady, Bill Belichick.
But Drew Brees was Drew Brees. What, he was in San Diego. He's always been Drew Brees.
Drew Brees, I disagree. Drew Brees was not Drew Brees in San Diego. Drew Brees was Drew Brees when he got to the Saints. He got put on a platform where a coach and an organization trusted his 5'9" self, 5'9" height self, to throw the ball down the field, or maybe he's 6 feet even. I think they have him listed as.
But then you also got to think
to throw the ball down the field and see over the linemen who are 6'4".
Yeah.
That's a rare gift that Drew Brees has. That's why he's Drew Brees.
Well, Drew Brees is actually a he has a strong arm.
We're gonna get to that. We on Instagram Live. We're gonna get to that. Blitz is asking a question on Instagram Live where the Jets are that bad as well. He just said,
no,
we watching the game right now.
We
watching the game right now. So
you're off subject right now, Blitz. You're off subject, man. You're off subject, man. But Drew Brees, he's been pretty good, but he hasn't been a winner besides that Super Bowl. What was that? 5 years ago?
2009.
Yeah,
I believe it was Katrina.
Seven,
after
8
Katrina.
Years. Yeah, 7, 8 years ago. So he hasn't been Drew Brees ever since then. They won games, but they haven't gone far in the playoffs. But he is one of, I think, the 8 quarterbacks that are actually pretty good in the NFL right now. You got Tom Brady, Drew Brees, Aaron Rodgers. I'd say Carr from the Raiders. He's also good. Cam Newton is good. He hasn't looked good in the last couple games, but Cam Newton is good. You got Tampa Bay's quarterback. What's his name?
Jameis Winston.
Yeah, Jameis Winston.
This is why we compliment each other, because you saying all these facts that are not facts. You saying
these guys.
We should call the show Opinion and Opinion. Because
do you think that
the team is not good The team is not good anymore.
But he's
Saints.
Touchdown Jets. Touchdown Jets.
The Saints are not good anymore. The Saints defense isn't good anymore.
Touchdown Jets. But
I forgot you on the live over there. I forgot you on the live over there.
Touchdown Jets.
You on the live over there.
Anyways, touchdown Jets. But so yeah, I think there's 8 good quarterbacks. Do you think there's more than 8 good quarterbacks? Is that you saying I'm stating false facts, fake news?
Good. I can name good quarterbacks in the NFL. You got Tom Brady. Aaron Rodgers. Which I believe is Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady.
Okay, it's 2.
Russell Wilson.
Okay. I forgot about him. I forgot to mention him. Okay.
Dak Prescott. Derek Carr. Marcus Mariota.
Is he good yet?
We just talking about the quarterbacks, because that's what I was interjecting because of the teams around them.
Okay.
Marcus Mariota, Jameis Winston, Drew Brees.
But Jameis Winston, of course he's good, but he makes a lot of dumb mistakes, and he has a great receiving core. So
Cam Newton, you told me name quarterbacks.
Okay. We keep it going. Okay.
Cam Newton. I'm going down the states. See, we don't know much from Deshaun Watson in Houston.
You don't.
So I can't put him on 11 at all. That's his first game the other day. Andy Dalton Carson Palmer.
That's what you're at 10.
So okay, I'm at 10.
You got 2 shaky ones in your hands.
What's the 2 shaky? We're gonna see another good quarterback, Colin Kaepernick. Anyway, but we're gonna.
We're not going
too soon. Too soon. Who's the 2 shaky ones? Drew Brees.
No, he's not shaky.
Jameis Winston, Marcus
Mariota. Jameis Winston, I like, but he's not. He makes a lot of dumb mistakes. He takes chances, which I always love quarterbacks that take chances, but he makes a lot of dumb mistakes, man.
Oh, Matthew Stafford.
Okay, yes.
And you said right. Jameis Winston makes mistakes?
A lot of dumb mistakes.
He said Dak, he needs more time. Matt Ryan. Thank you, Blitz. Ryan.
You're right.
Matty Ice. Forgive us, Matty Ice.
Take those other 2 off and throw it.
No, that's 12.
Okay.
Who's that? I'm thinking Texas. I already went Texas. I already went Midwest. We went Midwest. We went.
Yeah, went to the West Coast. That's it, man.
Yeah, that's
There's no good quarterbacks. That's it.
I'm thinking Miami. I'm thinking San Francisco. I'm thinking all these other
ones.
But
That's it.
No. And yeah, I'm mad that Blitz said Dak, he needs more time. No, he has the greatest offensive line in front of him.
Yeah, anybody. Honestly, I could throw those passes if I had that much time.
Yeah, they were saying a couple analogies who could throw passes behind that offensive line.
Oh my gosh,
it's a great offensive line.
Imagine Mark Sanchez back in the day. Besides that,
There you go with the Mark Sanchez. There you go. So now
imagine Chad Pennington behind that offensive
there we go with the Chad Pennington Jets quarterbacks who had 22. Because I think the most is Cleveland with 29, but 22 quarterbacks since in the past 10 years. 22 quarterbacks, I believe, in the past 10 years.
We having a rough spill right now. We having a rough spill.
Now you got Matt McCown. Look at Matt McCown out there.
And he's gonna be another 2 years, but
Matt McCown is 38 years old.
Yeah, that's what I said. We'll get 2 years out of him. We'll get this year and next year.
They're trying to get in the draft Sam Darnold or
right
Josh
now,
Rosen.
We're beating the spread. We're beating the spread right now. That's all that matters.
Who, the Jets are beating the spread?
The spread was 14, wasn't it? The spread was 14. They're beating the spread.
They scored, right? 7-7?
Yeah, it's 7 to 14.
That's not the sack exchange. What do you mean, Blitz? That's not the sack exchange.
So we keep this. That was smarter to have it so far away because people can't really hear us. But okay, so let's talk about the season. We talked about the quarterback. We talked about the lack of quarterbacks. That's in the NFL right now. What's your teams right now besides the Cowboys? Who's your playoff teams? Who?
Okay, you want my teams as far as
Let's go division by division. Let's see. Let's go division by division.
All right, while you bring that up, my man Derek Carr just threw a slant over the middle to Michael Crabtree.
Right now we're watching the Jets game for those who, of course, you can't see because you're listening, but we're watching the Jets against the Raiders right now. The Jets are down by 7, and I'm still excited. Even though we're down, I'm excited about that because Vegas had us losing by 14, but go ahead.
And you're down by 7, and it's the second quarter with 8 minutes to go, and you're down by 7. And they got a touchdown, which is surprising.
It shouldn't be surprising.
Marshawn Lynch.
We have a veteran quarterback. He hasn't had success a lot in the NFL, but he still is a veteran quarterback.
You said they had the best line ever. That's not the sack exchange. The blitz. Now don't get me. Don't get the Cowboys had the best O-line ever back when they won the 2 Super Bowls. This they say is the best line ever. I have to see them win 2 Super Bowls for them to say that. So I just said that to be, just to say it. But the best line ever was in 92 and 93 when they beat the Bills, and Troy Aikman was back there because Troy Aikman is a quarterback. But he's not the best quarterback as far as I don't even think he's in the Hall of Fame. I gotta check on that.
Troy
Aikman, yeah. I think he is.
He should be.
I don't think he is yet.
How many rings did he win?
He is yet. But the Dallas O-line had the. Hopefully they don't snatch his chains this year. Who's his chains? Who's that? Des Bryant? Who did he snatch the chains of?
It might have been.
Okay, so we got the team. We got the divisions right here.
We got the divisions. So let's go. Let's start. AFC East. Who you got winning that?
AFC East is the Buffalo Bills, New England Patriots, Miami Dolphins, and the New York Jets.
Who's winning that?
Ladies and gentlemen, who do you think is going to take that division?
Okay, we could.
Let me finish. Who do you think is going to take that division? Okay, New England Patriots. I agree with you. Next division is
and the AFC North.
Oh, Crabtree, even over Philly with Reggie White. Yeah, Philly was a beast, and they snatched Crabtree's train. That's hard. That's disrespectful. Pittsburgh Steelers, Baltimore Ravens, Cleveland Browns, Cincinnati Bengals.
This is actually a tough one.
No, Pittsburgh Steelers. Why is it a tough one?
Easy?
Why is it? Yes, the Ravens.
It's always a battle.
Is Flacco playing?
They're 2-0 right now, though. They're still 2-0.
The Ravens.
Yes, without him.
And who they played today?
Who did
Baltimore, Cleveland. They played Cleveland today. They're 2-0. And who the last game was who?
I forgot.
Let's look at the last game.
I think it was Cincinnati.
Click on their team.
Let's see.
Shout out for Blitz for watching.
Baltimore is a well coached team, so Baltimore's always going to be okay. I don't want to.
Blitz on Instagram Live said Pittsburgh easy, which I agree.
There's some great golf here in the Carolinas.
Sorry about that. I don't want no copyright infringement issues with the Apple Podcast app. But let's see, who do they play?
We're on the team. Maybe it's gonna. We're going to the Baltimore Ravens website to see who they played last week and why they're 2-0.
I mean,
The Baltimore Ravens are 2-0 because they played Cleveland this week, and last week they played the.
It's not popping up.
Oh, there we go. There go the teams on the bottom. Click on the teams' websites.
AFC. Baltimore Ravens.
So the Baltimore Ravens are a great organization who's going to pick up Colin Kaepernick until Colin Kaepernick.
Always been well coached.
And they picked up the wrong quarterback because I don't know who the backup is for that.
They played the Bengals last week.
Oh, they played the Bengals last week.
So.
Oh my goodness! Sorry for keeping y'all waiting in suspense for that.
But
they play Jaguars next week, and then they play the Steelers, who's going to beat them.
Which is why I said it's going to be difficult. It's going to be a difficult.
They have a good group of gunners.
It's going to.
Who the Ravens have a good group of runners, blitz, but we on the podcast. We talking about the Ravens.
But that's why I'm saying to you that they have an easy schedule. If Pittsburgh loses a couple games and they fall behind in the standings, then they might sneak in, right?
What are you basing your facts on with
I'm looking
Baltimore?
at the schedule.
With Baltimore and Steelers, because the Baltimore and we'll watch that game. That's in October 1st. We're gonna watch that game with the Steelers and the Ravens, see how they both face off.
But
because
look
the Steelers,
look at the Ravens schedule, right? They played Cincinnati, played Cleveland. Those are 2 wins. Then they play the Jaguars, which should be another win. They play Pittsburgh. That's going to be a difficult game. But they always play each other hard.
But Steelers going to win.
They always play.
So that's 2 and... No, that's 3 and 1. 3 and 1.
Okay. Then they got...
Raiders, 3 and 2.
Okay. Then the Bears, 4 and 2.
4 and 2.
Okay. Then they're going to be 5 and 2 against the Vikings.
Vikings?
Against the Vikings, no Teddy Bridgewater. Who's their quarterback?
Casey Keenum. Okay, yeah. Well, you said 5 and 2, 5 and 2.
5 and 2. Miami Dolphins, 6 and 2. The Titans, 7 and 2.
No, 7 and 3. 7 and 3. Titans. Ravens at Titans, 7 and 3.
I disagree. Okay, let's get
Ravens at Packers, 7 and 4.
Okay. 8 and 4.
Texans versus the Ravens.
8 and 4.
8 and 4.
Okay.
8 and 5. Lions and the Ravens.
Without
8 and 5.
Without Stafford.
They have Stafford.
They don't have Stafford.
Lions
Stafford didn't play today.
He got hurt?
Yes.
When?
He got hurt last week.
No.
Yes.
And they didn't have him today?
He didn't play today. I got him in my fantasy league, and he didn't play today. So.
But this is December 3rd, so Stafford's gonna be back. So we said 8 and 5.
We hope.
8 and 5.
We hope.
Yes, 8 and 5. We're not gonna wish injury.
Or 9 and 4.
And what's he hurt with though? We gotta know what he hurt with too. Steelers again, 8 and 6.
9 and 4, so 9 and 5.
8 and 6. Justin's predictions.
9 and 5.
9 and
5.
9 and 7. 9 and 6. 9 and 6.
10 and 5, I say.
Oh,
this
the Colts.
is easy.
The Colts and 10 and 6. I mean, 9 and 7. Excuse me.
No, they not. The Colts ain't gonna beat the Colts.
What was my record before? 9 and 6.
It was 9 and 6. Now that.
10 and 6. 10 and 6.
I say 11 and 5.
And they run uphill good. Who's their running back?
11 and 5.
11 and 11 and 6. 11 and 6.
12 and 5.
11 and 5. 11 and 5. Excuse me. 11 and 6.
12 and 5.
No, you have 17 games. You have 17 games. So it's 10 and 6. My record for the Ravens is 10 and 6.
And you got 10 and 6. That's 16 games. So I got 11 and 5.
But that means they're gonna have to.
11. Pittsburgh's not gonna be better than 11 and 5. There's no way. Pittsburgh is not gonna be better than 11 and 5. I'm sticking with it. I'm picking the Ravens to win the AFC North. That's my pick. Let me go back to.
This the divisions.
Yeah, let me go back to that. So, you're picking the Pittsburgh Steelers. I'm picking the Baltimore Ravens only because they have an easier schedule. So let's go to the AFC South. So,
Want to read that off?
You got the Titans, the Jaguars, Houston Texans, and Indianapolis Colts. Their whole division sucks. But for some reason, you like the Titans.
The Titans are looking me in the face. Mariota, DeMarcus Ware. The guy that came from the Cowboys. I disowned him, so I forgot his name. The running back?
I know exactly what you're talking about. Ah, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, I know football. I'm just
starts
really
with a
drawing a
D. It
blank
starts with a D.
because he's a jerk for leaving the Cowboys, and he was a very good running back, and he's a running back for the Tennessee Titans right now. So y'all can call in and help us with that.
Yeah.
But then their wide receiver core, then their defense. I mean, and then you look at the Houston Texans. Deshaun Watson, if he has a great rookie year, will be something beyond football. Which is not beyond football, but he's going to be a great quarterback. He's going to be a great quarterback. If he has a Dak Prescott season, he has a Dak Prescott season. But I don't think he's going to. So the Tennessee Titans are going to win that sucky division.
Okay. Anybody, they're not going far in the playoffs. Whoever wins that. Okay, the AFC West. Kansas City Chiefs, Denver Broncos, Oakland Raiders, and Los Angeles Chargers.
Woo! Read that off again. You got to get that. Kansas City Chiefs, Denver Broncos,
They're gonna
Oakland Raiders,
cancel each other out.
Los Angeles Chargers.
They're going to cancel each other out.
Oh. Andy Reid against Jack Del Rio.
I'm going with Andy Reid. If that's your matchup, then I'll go with Andy Reid. Easy.
Chiefs against Raiders. We're talking. The chase word 6 down. We're talking old school NFL football, NFL films football. Chiefs and Raiders. I have to go with the Raiders. So the Raiders are going to come out of that division.
I always got to look at the scheduling. I think the Raiders have a tougher schedule, and that's why I think the Chiefs are going to win that division.
Blitz said that's a good one. Yeah, that's a good one. Chiefs and Raiders. I mean, but the Chiefs, you know why it's also why I choose the Raiders? The Chiefs players, you have Alex Smith, who showed remarkability, whatever the word is, against the New England Patriots. Now,
because they was counting them out. And so
that's the first. But that's the first game of the season, and Bill Belichick and yada yada yada, and
Bill Belichick.
The black hole. He's at the black hole. You got, Khalil Mack. The Raiders defense is almost up there with the Raiders. The Raiders defense is back. Let me go out there and say that the Raiders defense is back.
Yeah, I agree.
The Raiders offense has never really been since Ken Stabler.
But they have a pretty good quarterback. Yeah, Carr.
Derek Carr.
Yeah.
Amari Cooper. Receivers.
Some reliable receivers. So.
And their tight end.
Who's their tight end?
Cook.
I don't know.
He came from I forgot where he came from, but Cook is a Cook. Dare I speak blasphemy? Is up there with Gronkowski. Besides the Gronkowski fame, Cook is a hard worker. I mean, he has to get up there with Antonio Gates and Tony Gonzalez, but okay. I think he has the capability to be that in this league over his career.
Okay. They're playing right now, so I got to look into him. I've been following Cook.
Why the Raiders are winning that division. They're a team, and Andy Reid is a coach.
Okay. It's a bold announcement. So you picking. So let's go through the NFC East.
What'd you say? What'd you say? The NFC East. What'd you say? The NFC East.
What's your take on? I don't even think the Cowboys should be in the NFC East.
That's why they put them there. Go ahead.
That's,
Go ahead. That's my answer for that. That's why they put them there. Go ahead.
Why are they even in the NFC East? Texas is nowhere near New York or
exactly.
Or,
it's to cause weird. That's a whole nother show for another time because they caused controversy with that. That's Philadelphia, Washington, New York, Dallas. Dallas is competing with the big boys, money wise. New York, you get what? That's why.
I see it. I can understand it.
So
that is the money market though. They got the Giants, the Redskins. That's the money teams.
So NFC East, read off the teams, please, or shall I read off the teams?
You can read off the teams. You can read off this. It's your division.
The Dallas Cowboys. Pittsburgh Steelers. New York Giants. Boo. And Washington Redskins. Jonathan.
Yeah.
So
the Redskins they're not going to do anything there.
Let's get your take first.
I hate. Here's what I want. I want the Eagles to win. Logically, I say the Cowboys, but my heart wants the Eagles to do it.
Why do you think the Eagles are going to come out of the NFC East?
I don't think they will, but I like Wentz. I think he's a good quarterback, and it'll be a good story.
Aguilar is only one receiver in the receiving core. They have no other receivers. Their tight end is, I think Selleck went off, so their tight end game is kind of defense wins championships. They're not getting close to winning the division.
Okay.
The division winners of the NFC East will be the Dallas Cowboys. Next division.
Oh my God. All right, let's go with the NFC North. You got the Detroit Lions, Green Bay Packers, Minnesota Vikings, and Chicago Bears.
Detroit Lions and Green Bay Packers are going to battle, but it's going to be the Green Bay Packers.
The Green Bay Packers? That's actually interesting. Yeah, I say the Green Bay Packers. I forgot that Stafford's not playing for Detroit, so I'm going with the Green Bay Packers also.
Okay. And Blitz said, how you feel about Las Vegas getting a team?
Oh, man. I mean, I wish that I had money to get season tickets. I'm excited about that. It's going to be crazy. That crowd is going to be ridiculous.
That crowd is going to be XFL-ish. They're going to expect hard hits.
Bad.
It's going to be a
bunch of gambling degenerates. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be so many news stories about that crowd. It's going to be a lot of police presence because it's going to be people who actually have thousands of dollars on the game. They're going to have slot machines in the vestibules. It's going to be very interesting.
Do you think the locals are going to turn out for Las Vegas? Carson City. I mean, that's the only city I know in Vegas off the top of my head. The locals are going to show up the way the San Diego locals showed up for the Chargers. I mean, and who's this? Who's going to
You don't need it. You don't need it.
Who's going to? He's at LML. Who's going to Las Vegas? The Raiders, right?
Yes.
The Raiders going to Vegas is a Al Davis who rest in peace. He passed away.
He's turning his grave.
He loves it. I believe he loves it.
I don't think so.
He said, "Just win, baby." That's what he's known for. Just win, baby.
He's an Oakland guy, though. I don't know him. He's
dead. A money guy. Yeah, I believed he was a money guy. He wants to see that Las Vegas is. That's why I believe his organization went there because Al Davis still resonates in that organization. So, Las Vegas for the Raiders is a great marketing ploy.
Yeah, because
I don't know if it's all football, but it's a great marketing ploy.
It's great for football. It's great for gambling. I'm excited about it. I just can only imagine those games when you see guys losing thousands of dollars and they're watching. The reason they lose thousands of dollars, like 20 feet away from them, they're gonna be screaming and cursing and throwing things on the field. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
You don't think Oakland's faithful is gonna come to Las Vegas? Season ticket holders?
I think for the first couple games, and then it's gonna be nothing but Vegas tourists.
I believe people have that much disposable cash where they will go to the Raiders games every single time it's in Vegas. The Raiders locals, the Raiders faithful, not the people that are, 9 to 5 don't have but the people that are dressing up in shoulder pads and Raiders every week. They know him as a haunt man.
Yeah,
he's gonna show up every week in Las Vegas. That's one man, but you have a base like that. We think it's one man, but it could be a lot more.
Vegas is a very, very touristy place. I could see like hotels buying blocks of tickets and selling it to their guests for a higher price just to get, some events to get their guests to come to the hotel. So it's gonna be interesting, but I think it's gonna be very corporate. But those corporate guys, they're gonna be in the casinos gambling, and
it's lucrative.
It's
lucrative.
Extremely.
You're gonna have the Raiders in the tourism book.
In 2 or 3 years, the Las Vegas Raiders is gonna be the most expensive sports franchise in the country.
Why do you think Miami has the Dolphins and the Marlins? Because Miami has the Dolphins. Miami tourism.
Yeah, of course.
So Vegas has the Raiders now. It's ridiculous. That's the
fun.
same exact. You went to Miami at one point. You went to go see the game.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
You're gonna go to Vegas. You're gonna go see the game.
It's gonna be fun.
Okay, next division.
The difference is going to Vegas, you're gambling. But but okay, the next division, we did Detroit. We said Green Bay's gonna win.
Green Bay's gonna win the NFC North.
Okay, did we do the South? We didn't do the South.
We didn't do the NFC South.
Okay. So Carolina Panthers, Atlanta Falcons, Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and New Orleans Saints.
Carolina Panthers, Atlanta Falcons, Tampa Bay Bucks, and New Orleans Saints.
I got it. Oh, you can get it. You can't think?
Ladies and gentlemen, Atlanta.
Yeah, of course. Of course, it's a no-brainer.
Atlanta is an up-and-coming city. It's more than football. Atlanta. Carolina is a better team, but they are taking DJ Khaled. They are taking away the tools from Carolina. They have a great young running back rookie, great quarterback, somewhat still their defense. But ladies and gentlemen,
I don't think Carolina has a good offensive line. I was watching the game earlier, and Cam Newton got sacked about 5 or 6 times.
yes.
You have Cam Newton. You can't protect Cam Newton.
Carolina never really had a good offensive line. That's why he was Cam Newton. But now it's beginning to hit him because he has to stay in the pocket more.
Yeah.
And now he's going to realize that I have no offensive line. So Atlanta Falcons, because Atlanta is Atlanta. They're not going to let Atlanta not be Atlanta. They gave him Julio Jones and Matty Ice. It's
Yeah, this guy's gonna be a problem. I got Atlanta taking that easily.
Atlanta's taking the NFC South.
Yeah, easily. So the NFC West, you got the Los Angeles Rams.
We got Jonathan in the house. Jonathan in the building. Jonathan Carter.
He's on.
Supposedly, where is he at?
Is he
Okay.
on? All right. So we got the Los Angeles Rams, Arizona Cardinals, Seattle Seahawks, and San Francisco 49ers.
Seattle Seahawks.
Yes, I agree.
Okay, so that's the NFC West.
Okay, so we did.
that's how sad the NFC West.
Yeah,
that's how much
bad.
attention we paid to the NFC West.
So here's what I want to do now. We did who's winning the division. So basically, we said who's going to be in the playoffs. Who's your 2 teams for the AFC Championship? Who's your 2 teams and who wins? Then we're gonna go to the NFC after that.
Went right to it. And if AFC Championship is the New England Patriots
Okay.
at home against the
Let's see.
I just had it. Well, I did have it in my mind. Only, I don't really think I'm kind of nervous. The New England Patriots, Pittsburgh Steelers, Oakland Raiders, Pittsburgh Steelers.
Okay.
New England Patriots at home
Against the
Pittsburgh Steelers.
That's gonna be big.
And the spread is 3.5.
Okay. And who wins?
4.
Who wins?
Patriots.
So they're going back to the Super Bowl.
Yes, but they're gonna lose.
Okay. All right. So the AFC Championship.
Jonathan said New England and Oakland.
That's a good one too.
That's a great one.
My personal opinion. What about a rematch of Week 1, the Chiefs against the Patriots?
That's not gonna happen.
Go. Why not? Why not? Why not? Why not let that happen?
Chiefs are not gonna get to the AFC Championship. No.
Okay.
I could see Oakland because Oakland. That's what I was picking besides the Pittsburgh Steelers, and I think I want to stay with that. Thank you for mentioning that, Jonathan.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I really want Oakland to get there. My heart says Oakland, but ladies and gentlemen, on the I Hate Average podcast, I'm going with Pittsburgh just because I think that it's going to end up that way. But I would love Oakland to get to the AFC Championship game. Love it. And they would probably beat the Patriots and end up in the Super Bowl. That's my second prediction.
All right. That's a hot take right there. He just gave us a hot take. All right. So let's go NFC. Who's in the championship game?
Oh, woo. Be still my heart. Be still my heart. Why? Because I said I go with my heart, and sometimes I want to go with my heart, but I'm not going to go with it. Cowboys. So who's in the NFC Championship game?
You got the Cowboys?
You got Aaron Rodgers versus the Atlanta Falcons.
Again?
Yes.
Like last year. Wow.
Yes.
And who wins it this time? Aaron Rodgers?
Aaron Rodgers.
I say the same thing. But I don't know. These guys, they haven't been impressing me, though.
Oakland and Green Bay in the Super Bowl. That's 1967. That's
wow. Oh, whoa.
Jets just fumbled the
oh my God.
Jets just fumbled the punt return and Oakland recovered it on like the 2, and it's a minute and 50 a minute and 50 seconds.
And
still in the first half.
We're gonna challenge it though, 'cause I think he called for a fair catch.
Oakland is up by 4.
I think he called for a fair catch, but
Jonathan said Falcons maybe with that Green Bay and Atlanta.
He came out hitting. He's hitting strong. But I don't think the Falcons. I don't think the
Falcons are going to go back to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, they're going to self-destruct by the end of the year.
I don't think they're going back to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, they're going to self-destruct. So, all right. So now you're saying Patriots, Green Bay in the Super Bowl?
No. What do we say? Patriots. Okay, Patriots. But then the Oakland factor. That's what I'm saying. That Oakland. No. Okay. You know why Oakland? I don't think is going to beat the Patriots. Bill Belichick.
Yeah. I got the Patriots going to the Super Bowl also, even though I'm a big Jets fan, and I hate it. It's making me sick.
There's no way they're going to get 6. So, but if it's Green Bay and the Patriots in the Super Bowl.
You always talk about the Matrix. What if the Matrix wants him to have 6 like Jordan? What if the
Yeah, but he will if he goes to the Super Bowl against Green Bay. Because Green Bay, Mike McCarthy is a young Andy Reid. He's not Andy Reid. Andy Reid would beat the Patriots. Green Bay would fight, but Patriots, I believe, would still win if the Patriots do their job, as Bill Belichick says, do their job. That's why Bill Belichick is a genius.
Yeah, so basically, you got the Patriots winning back-to-back championships. That's what you're saying?
Yes. Jonathan said Green Bay's defense is still suspect, which I believe is true.
You got to be and not 100% against Tom Brady. You can't be no kind of shaky against Tom Brady.
Beast mode stabilizes the offense. I don't believe that. Beast mode is not.
Look, he can't even. He's at the 2. He can't even get to the.
Beast mode is a. I'm not gonna say a gimmick to be controversial, but beast mode is just there to scare.
Yeah, that's what
he's there to scare. He
not,
scares, but some people he doesn't scare.
He's not as explosive as he was 2 years ago.
Yes. Period. I mean, it's just that's facts. He's with age, different things.
He stayed off last year, and that happened. It matters.
Okay, touchdown. He got a touchdown from the 6, which that's the offensive line. It's not beast mode. Beast mode used to run 89 yards, barreling through people. He can't do that anymore.
The defense was tired because they just came off the field and
they give it to him on the 1 now. Ever since that Super Bowl thing, now this team is going to always give it to him on the 1.
Of course.
Just to go against what the Patriots did.
But so thanks for. Oh, we didn't get to tell the people about our bet. We didn't tell the people. We have a hot take. We have a bet going on. A nominal fee, a $50 bet. I'm betting that the New York Jets will have a better record than the Dallas Cowboys, and at this time it's looking a little shaky, but still confident. But got another hot take that the bet is off. The bet is off. I'm letting you guys know. I'm putting this on the podcast. The bet is off. Have a good night, everyone. The bet is off.
You gotta pay me now.
No.
You gotta pay me now. That's when the bet is off.
The
that
bet,
means
the bet
you
is
gotta-
off.
you know,
The season.
you're gonna end up in a factory in
Yeah.
Sheepshead Bay. You got
The bet is off.
You can't rescind. You can't rescind.
There is no bet. We will not speak of any bet. There is no bet this
The
year.
bet is still on. The
There
Dallas
is.
Cowboys will have a worse record than the New York Jets. We are going to still go on with this bet, and I'm expected $50 in February.
The bet, ladies and gentlemen, the bet is off. And I'll talk to you guys next week.